So I know I'm gonna post more singing covers in here, but I just wanted to talk like about life, because life is such an interesting thing. Like, it is so interesting. Like, life itself and everything one gets to live. And I just wanted to talk, just like a regular talk. Maybe just to like express myself, to get my feelings out there, or maybe I don't know, see how you guys feel. But life is so interesting. It's like I feel like most people live by a rule of, gotta get better because the future's coming up, da da da. Da. But it's really like you are already living your future right now, because this is where you wanted to be 5 years ago. This is where you wanted to be 10 years ago. This is where you wanted to be 2 years ago. Last year, you wanted to be here. You wanted to be happy. You wanted to be living, breathing, alive, makeup on, hair done, maybe sleeping. This is where you wanted to be. So it's really just like people don't understand that you shouldn't live looking for a future when you're already living your future. And when you realize that you're already living the future that you wanted to live, or maybe not that you want it yet, but the future that you expected 2 days ago, 2 years ago, weeks ago, you start realizing that, like, there's so much more to live than just looking forward to something that you haven't lived yet. So when I say that, I mean like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just something like I feel like we should live more about how we're living right now than trying to figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow, trying to figure out what we're gonna be at in 5 years. You're already living your future, so there's no point for you to overthink what's gonna happen tomorrow. There's no point for you to think about, waste time thinking about, what I'm gonna do in 5 years, 10 years. Of course, you gotta have a plan always, and that's why you're working on your plan right now. But don't do things looking at them in a future perspective. Look at them as the fact that you have them already now, the fact that you already live in them, making them, having them, and this applies to everything. I feel like this applies to people too, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I really like this person, maybe in the future. No, there's no future, you're already living your future. Unless you mean a second life after this one, but it's probably, you never know when that's gonna happen. So live as if you already have what you want, as if you already have, and you already like see, you already touch whatever that is that you want, as if you already have that with you. You know what I mean? Even if sometimes you're like, well, it's not here physically. No, you already have that though, because like, maybe yesterday you wanted to like, oh, hopefully I'm not sick tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes today and you're not sick anymore, but you're already thinking about something else that you want for tomorrow. But hey, what about what you thought yesterday? You already have that today. So be grateful. Always be grateful. Always be mindful. Always be appreciative of the things that you have. Because I feel like a lot of us like just go through life without being grateful. And as humans, you always gotta have something to believe in. Doesn't matter if you want to believe in a god, goddesses, the water, the moon, earth, spirits, ancestors, whatever it is that you want to believe in, the universe. Um, Always be grateful. Always say thank you out loud. Say thank you to the air, to the water that you drink every day, to the food that you eat, because um, being thankful, like it just makes you feel so much better, because you start appreciating the things that are in your life, and then you stop complaining about what you lack. But I feel like it's hard for a lot of us to understand that, because I don't know, it's like people want to focus maybe on material, maybe on future, maybe on money, maybe on other stuff, but they forget that already like breathing, it's a lot. Already living, already waking up every day, going to school every day, going to work every day, doing your hair, doing your makeup, taking care of you, because nobody else is going to do it. So already doing those things, it's already a lot. And I think us, we gotta be more appreciative. We gotta be more like thankful. We gotta be more like mindful of the things we say, of the things we think, because everything is energy. Every single thing that we say has powers, and words can either be curses or blessings. So why not just use them to for a positive thing? You know what I mean? Why not just use your words to to do good for yourself, to do good for others? Like, sometimes we're like, damn, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. Sometimes you're like, I wish I looked like this. Oh, I'm so stupid, I'm so this, I'm so da da da. I never get anything my way. No, like, it's like words have power. So the more you tell yourself something, the more you believe it, the more it's true. So it's like, I feel like we just gotta, I don't know, we gotta be mindful of the things we say. We gotta be appreciative, you know appreciate the fact that you have a body to live in, appreciate the fact that you're breathing, appreciate the fact that you have a window. My window's right here. Appreciate you have a window, I don't know, anywhere in your house to look outside every day. Appreciate that you have your eyes to look at the things you love, your plants, your ice cream. Look at your mom, your dad, the people you like, the people you find attractive. I don't know, your family. Look outside. I don't know, the trees, the parks, like everything. Appreciate. I feel like eyes are like portals. You know what I mean? So we really don't take them as serious as we should. But appreciate all the little things like breathing, the little things like singing, the little things like just being in the moment. People really just forget that being, the fact, the act and fact of being, like, it's already so much. You know what I mean? And sometimes we put our minds so set on something that just doesn't like serve you anything, doesn't like benefit you at all. So start like changing that. You know what I mean? Start changing that. Start changing the words that you say, the things that you consume, whether that's food, videos, music you listen to, and be better every day. Like X Tentacion said one time, we evolve every day. So I mean, change is inevitable. So why not be better every day? Why not be grateful every day? Why not be mindful every day? I feel like that's things that we gotta work on. And sometimes people think like, oh yeah, I'm better every day because I work out, I try to eat less bad food, I try to do this, try to do that. But it's more like mentally and spiritually. Be better every day. Like, you know what I mean? Don't just be better physically for people to look at you. Be better mentally and inside. Be better, like, be soulful, so that if you want people to like look at you, at least they can like feel you too. You know what I mean? That you're a different person, that you're grateful, that you're thankful. Be better, not just for you, but for the others, for the people that you love. You never want to hurt somebody that you love. So be better. And when I say be better, I don't mean change yourself, because I mean, like I said, change is inevitable, but you shouldn't change yourself for like because you're forced to change. You know what I mean? Because somebody's telling you to change. Change yourself, like, because you have to be better. You know what I mean? Change yourself because like, you want to be better for you and you want to be the best person alive. That's when you should change yourself, not because, oh, somebody broke me, they broke my heart, that I'm gonna change myself completely, I'm gonna start acting different, I'm gonna. No, do it because your heart is calling out, like, for you to change. You know what I mean? Like, do it because you know that you need to change, but you just haven't take the time yet to do it. And always be grateful, always be mindful. I feel like I don't know, maybe if it's hard for you to be grateful, maybe try say thank you every time you get something. Try, like, I don't know, try like saying thank you every time you do something. Doesn't matter if you just shower. Be grateful that you have water to wash yourself and to get all those things that you went through today away from you. Be grateful for every single thing that you have every day, man. I feel like we don't really be grateful enough. I feel like we don't be grateful enough. Be grateful every single time, every single day you wake up, and every single night you go to bed. Be grateful, man. I feel like being grateful is just makes you feel 10 times better. And I feel like, not only, I don't want this video just to be about being grateful, but also about worry less. You know what I mean? It's so many things that are so important in your life, and then sometimes you start like thinking and reminiscing about, like, oh dang, like, I just been crying, been feeling low. No, just, you know what I mean? Let things go. Let things go. If things are meant for you, they'll come back to you. They'll be here with you. The universe is gonna make it like go its way to you, cross all seven seas for you, and then just detach, like detach. Don't take everything personal, man. Take things as like as fun, like take them as fun, take them as being grateful, like take them as cool, like detach, man. Like just breathe some air. And I'm not saying detached like, oh, don't care about anything. No, be just like emotionally unbothered, be emotionally detached, you know what I mean? Like be like the best person you want to be without having to worry about, oh, what others are gonna think. No, just be detached, man. Be detached, be unbothered, be grateful, be mindful, be peaceful, be soulful. Be you, but keep these things in mind. And that's just what I wanted to talk about today. Thank you if you watch all the way till the end.